Well, as quick as it got here, that's as fast as it came into an end. Welcome back to another video. Today is hopefully going to be the last day of planting cotton. Got the planter filled up with seed. Got a little baby in my cab here, just in case I need more seed towards the end. Got a flat tire on the planter, gonna fill it up real quick and then we'll head to the field. She's not really holding air, and we decided to put a plug in the hole that we found, and it's still leaking a little bit, so we found some tire sealing in the barn. We're gonna quickly put some of that in there. Hopefully she'll last for the last day. Yeah, we're good now. That tire sealant sure helped out. Now it's at least not leaking air, so hopefully it lasts just one more day. Next year we'll slap a new tire on there. All right, let's get to planting. Last field. So exciting. The last field that I'm doing is actually not too far away from the barn, and we just got small little back roads here. Almost never, I rarely see people driving here, so I can drive to the next field unfolded. Yes, I'm taking up both shoulders on either side, but if a vehicle does come, I'll just completely turn off the road. But like I said, there's almost never any people driving here, so it should be in the clear. I already planted half of this field the other day, and we cranked up the pivot, so that one's watering right now. And now I'm planting the other half, which this right here is a 230 acre field, almost 240. And so 120 acres left to go. It's technically one field worth. Our average field sizes are about 120 acres. So this is technically half a section, I guess if you could call it. So I'm doing the rest of the turn rows right here, doing 2 passes on the outside of the field, and then I'm going to go into the field and do the rest, straight rows, 180 degrees. Feels like it's quicker that way, and I don't know, it makes everything a lot easier having turn rows. Back in the day, we used to just plant all the way up to the edge of the field, and like this now, sprayer can make 1 pass on the outside and then do the rest straight. It seems like it's just more efficient and just better overall to do it this way. I'm surprised we didn't do this sooner. We waited quite a few years before we started changing our methods. I guess we were stubborn in our own ways, but this shouldn't take me too long. 120 acres should maybe only take about 3-4 hours, so it'll get done today, no problem. So far so good. I don't know, cotton planting seems to have very little issues. The only issues I've had was just a couple of trash cleaner bearings go out. Other than that, it's been going good. No big issues. Hopefully this will get done today, and then there might be one more field that we're gonna plant towards the end, but that's way later. We gotta harvest some wheat first. We're not quite sure if we're gonna plant that one or not. Still yet to be decided. But here shortly, it's gonna be full-blown watering season. We're just gonna put the water on the peanuts and water as heavily as we can, crank up everything and just let everything just go, start watering. It's starting to get to that summer. Forecast shows, what are these days, what is it, Saturday or is it Sunday? This upcoming Sunday, I think it was upcoming Sunday. It's supposed to get up to 100 degrees. So first 100 degree weather of the year, which yeah, end of May. It's a little early, but hopefully it cools back down. It says it's barely going up to 100 degrees, so hopefully it doesn't stay up there very long. But hopefully we had a cooler year this year than last year. Last year was pretty hot and miserable. It was 100 degrees for a couple months straight, which was ridiculous. So hoping for a cooler summer, and hoping for some rain too. We'd always appreciate more rain.
that would do all of our cotton peanuts some real good. But I like how smoothly planting is going. I'm very, very grateful about that. I guess if you do enough maintenance on the planter, then it'll just work better overall. Next year, I've looked over it already. There's plenty of things that next year we can do to the planter to fix it up. So that's we're definitely pushing the planters to the limit this year with how many acres they can handle. A lot of maintenance next year, but I guess that's next year's problem, not this year's.
I shouldn't have said anything too soon. Of course, you know, first day of planting, you always have issues. And last day of planting, isn't that how it goes too? You also get issues on the last day of planting. Yay! I'm pretty sure I know what's wrong though. I've had a similar issue in the past. I'm assuming it is some sort of bearing. Or, well, yeah, I guess it is a bearing, but it's for the rear boxes. One of these guys. I'm assuming it's one of these guys. This bearing in here is broken and it's causing, because it's always a middle A, so it's not, I'm not going to check the wing, because it's causing this middle section, where's that drive? Right here. It's causing it to, I guess, turn a little bit slower, can't keep up, and then it tries jolting forward and then it can't go anywhere, and so something's biting or something anyway. A while back I had some sort of issue. I believe it's which one is it? This one? Yeah, this one. I disconnected this one completely. I took the whole chain off. This bearing is all slanted and bent, so I took it off because this one was biting and it was causing the same issue. So now I just gotta figure out which other one is doing it or what's causing it, because it plants for a little bit and then it shuts off. So I guess I'll have to do some tinkering. Looks like maybe this one. That one seems awfully loose. Oh, look at that. There you go. Found the issue right there. Let me take this guy off. I'll sit you guys down for a little bit. Ah, there we go. Found the issue. I guess the chain popped off. Looks like it's a little bit popped out of its socket there too, and it was turning for a little bit and then biting and then causing that motor to turn harder than normal and giving me an issue. So I'll do the same thing here what I did to the other one, just disconnect the chain. I'll get my pliers. Looks like, yeah, this half link right here, I'm gonna try to see if I can take that out, but maybe I can. Oh yeah, I can. Half link is broken. I guess that's a benefit on my end. Get this chain off. Where is it? See if I can get it. Put you guys down for a second. I'll just disconnect the chain completely and make note of it. Leave the chain in the box. Make note of it that we gotta fix these back sprockets back here. I mean, I think I've only ever replaced like one of these in my lifetime, but I guess they do go out. I've had two of them go out now this year, so next year that's gonna have to be fixed. box back on here. There you go. Now it's just disengaged, but we'll be able to plant now again. Yeah, at least it's not a full breakdown, I guess. There you go. Turn section control back on. We're good to go. Yeah, I guess it's one of those things where I'm happy that it's just a small thing, small minor break, where I can just disconnect something and keep going. We're not using the back boxes now anyway, so we're good to go. We'll be able to finish the field like this next year. I have to definitely make a note of it. Got to replace 2 of those sprockets, so put that on the list for next year. Getting close to done, and about 7 acres left to go. It's looking like I might not need my second bag after all, or not second bag, my extra bag after all. It looks like, I don't know, my row units are still planting good, and if they're planting good up until now, if one of them starts planting a little bit lower, I know that I can go level off all the boxes back there and even it out. I know for sure some of the boxes have more seed in there than the rest, so if I have to level it off in the back, I know I can for sure finish it off. So I'm almost certain that I'm not gonna need that extra bag. So now I'm to the point, I'm hoping I didn't fill up too much seed, so we don't have too much left over. Yeah, I'm almost worried now that I have too much, because I haven't been empty yet. I'm feeling there's gonna be a nice layer of cottonseed in the boxes, and it'll be a lot left over. Exactly what I did not want. I thought I was already filling up not enough, which that's what I wanted. But I guess we'll see whenever I finish the field. Hopefully there's not too much extra. At least that's what I'm hoping for. Last pass, and I'm still not out of seed. You know, that's the one time you really wish you were out of seed. Other times you wish you could finish the field with the seed you have. This time I wished I would have been out of seed, because I'm afraid to look in the boxes. I'm afraid to see how much I have left over. I really did not want that much left over. But once I get to the end here, yes, section control turned off. You don't need to alert me about that. A couple more feet and we'll go take a look at the boxes. Let's see the damage. Hopefully it's not too bad. I guess it's not too bad. Could have been worse, I guess. Not the absolute worst, but kind of wish I could have gotten them a little emptier. But that one's a lot fuller. That's looking like I might still have, probably 3 bags too many, 2 bags too many. Man, that's a bummer. We'll try again next year. Luckily, we still have well, because we have 2 planters, I'm essentially done planting, or this planter is essentially done planting everything this planter was going to do. The other planter still needs to do, not a lot more acres, but a few more acres. So he said he still needed to fill up a couple more bags. So luckily it's not the end of the world. We can just dump the rest of this into his planter, but it's still more left over than what I wanted to, because still to take the boxes off. If I would have been completely full, those boxes have been extremely heavy, and transferring that into the other planter is it's just a lot more work. So I'm glad it's at least like almost to the bottom. We're close, but not close enough. And you're probably asking yourself, well, if the other planter still has to plant some acres, why don't I just go and help them plant? The thing is, we need this tractor in front of a sand fire, so we kind of split apart. We were planting all the peanut acres together, and then when it came time for the cotton, the other planter kind of stayed up north, and then I kind of stayed down south. It's kind of like what is it, 20-mile ballpark distance, give or take. So it's a bit of a drive. Wanting to irrigate some stuff here, irrigate some stuff there, so the sprayer had to kind of go back and forth a little bit, but just the way it turned out, that's just how we wanted to plant everything, and that's kind of what we were stuck with. So I finished planting everything down south here. So now this tractor was supposed to unhook from the planter, and hook onto a sand fighter. And essentially the sand fighter is when it gets windy out here, and it does, it's a lot of heat, it dries up a little bit, you'll get some dry sand on top, and when the wind comes it just starts blowing everywhere. So you gotta irrigate it, or at least have it nice and wet, and then you come with this thing that's it's kind of like it's still our Lister bar, but you got duck feet on the bottom. It stirs up the dirt just enough on top to bring some nice clods on the top, and then that helps it from blowing. It's not 100% guaranteed that it'll stop blowing, because if it gets up to like 40-mile-an-hour gusts again, like it did the other day, yeah, it will start blowing no matter how much you sand fight it. So you're essentially sand fighting right behind the pivot. That sand fighter is just going non-stop. And this year we were kind of short on tractors. We only have one tractor hooked up to a sand fighter right now. So we were trying to knock the cotton acres out as quickly as possible. Now this tractor has to go in front of a sand fighter, and then the other tractor still has to do, I think it is only like another 120, maybe 200 acres. That's not much. It's not worth it for me to go over there to yet and help plant. So rather than all that hassle, it's easier just to do it what we had planned. Just gonna back up to this other planter, just that way it's a little bit easier to transfer the seed. Planter is emptied out, ready to park for the year. This one's ready to plant a couple more acres, and then this one will be done as well. So cotton is, it's close enough done to where we can call it done, or at least for the most part. And that'll do it for this video. As always, I do appreciate y'all guys for watching. I'll see y'all guys in the next one.